Welcome to Mind of Mike with your host, Mike. We're going to have comedy for you, we're going to have music, but first, here's a quick commercial break. Glitter guns, looks like a real gun instead it shoots glitter. Glitter guns, shooting people is fun when you shoot them with glitter. Laugh all your friends down on their knees, begging you please don't execute me with glitter. Glitter guns, shooting people is fun when you shoot them with glitter. Bullies are mean, your teachers are too. Bring it to school and shoot up your school with glitter. Glitter!
Greetings and welcome to Guided Meditation with Wing Phat. What is your name, young lady?
My name's Kelsey.
Kelsey, such a beautiful name for a beautiful girl. And what problems do you have? You believe guided meditation with Wing Phat will help?
Well, I keep cheating on my gluten-free diet, I keep getting holes in my yoga pants, and my sister is such a bitch. She thinks Gerard Butler is hotter than Channing Tatum. I'm like, no way, you're wrong.
Wow, those sound like a very serious problem. If you pay $500 upfront, I'm sure guided meditation with Wing Phat will be very helpful, and you will know a new feeling of peace.
Okay.
Have a seat, get comfortable, and let us begin. Now, close your eyes and begin counting every breath. 1. There is nothing but you and your breath. 2. It is only me and you and your breath in this moment. And 3.
This my shit. All the girls start to be like this.
What is this? This is not meditation music. Why are they playing this song next door? This is so annoying! Shut the door! Forgive me, there is loud dance club next door to Wing Phat. They play stupid music.
I don't know, I love that song. That's like my favorite song. Like, I love that song.
Well, anyway, let's get back to our guided meditation with Wing Phat. Close your eyes again, sit down. Take yourself to a place far away. Imagine your thoughts as clouds going across the sky. One by one, they disappear, and you enter a state of complete relaxation. You turn down everything in your brain, in your mind, and you turn down for what?
Hey guys, so we have a very special guest today on the show. We were having a hard time getting legitimate corporate sponsorship, so we reached out to the community, and actually Don John introduced us to somebody that he does business with. And anyway, long story short, let me introduce you guys to Dr. Stank Dankerson from Schultz Laboratories. Welcome, Stank.
Hey, wow, it's really great to be here, Mike.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show. Tell us a little bit about your product. What are you guys doing over at Schultz Labs?
Well, actually, we have a wide array of products. You know, they're really new, cutting edge chemicals that we have for sale.
And what are they? Where do you
what are they?
Well, to be honest, we're not totally sure. We do a lot of business with the Chinese and some overseas laboratories, and we just kind of make a little bit of modifications. But they're 100% for sale and unregulated.
And what's the name of one of these chemicals?
Thorazidine.
Thorazidine. Okay, so what is exactly does thorazidine do?
Well, so, this is really cutting edge stuff. Some people would call this a miracle cure if your disease happened to be that you were somehow deficient in crazy hypnogenic hallucinations.
Oh, okay. So is it kind of like a miracle drug of sorts, or?
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that for people who are just not partying hard enough.
So if I'm like having a bad time at a party, I'm not really feeling it, and I maybe I had a couple drinks, but I'm still feeling, I'm not really in full party mode. I might want to take, what is it, thorazidine?
Thorazidine, yeah, and that's exactly the kind of use we're looking for. Although I have to recommend, as a doctor who got his degree from a very prestigious Caribbean university, that I can't recommend you take these drugs with alcohol unless you just want to have way too much fun.
Okay, all right. I'll keep that in mind. And are there any side effects of thorazidine that we should be concerned with or be notified about?
Well, we'll see. One of the things that we do to evade FDA exploration of our activities is we don't really test the side effects so much. But the man we bought them from was wearing a lab coat and he had a very firm handshake, and so he seemed very trustworthy. Okay,
but there are. I mean, have you tested it out at all?
Well, so we have a wide array of human weasel chimeras that we keep at Schultz Laboratories, and they seem to have a lot of fun.
Like weasel hybrids,
yeah, we just take human DNA and we splice it with weasel DNA. And I also want to mention that we also sell all sorts of pets and sorts of things. If you were looking to buy some sort of weasel human hybrid that had serious issues with heart palpitations, then you could also purchase that from this laboratory.
So Schultz Laboratories is a subsidiary of Schultz Incorporated. And are you guys a green, eco-friendly company?
Yeah, actually, we have quite a few projects that we're working on to help sustainability and eco-friendly practices. One of the biggest problems we're trying to tackle right now is overfishing. In the process of creating thorazidine, actually, what we would do is we would dump massive amounts of pollutants into a nearby river, and we actually discovered that it caused the local fish to reproduce through binary division. So we thought, why not try to use this on a bigger scale? So
So what does that mean exactly? So they go through like a cellular division and they just multiply?
Yeah, just kind of imagine like the fish they just eat a lot and then they just start to bud at the head, and then they just kind of have a fissure down the middle, and then you have two fish instead of one.
So one fish exposed to this pollutant actually becomes two fish.
Yeah, absolutely, and it works in a logarithmic fractions actually. So first you have one fish, then you have two fish, then you have four fish, 8 fish, and then we had this river completely overflowing with fish. There wasn't even enough room for them. They were just spilling out of the river.
And this works with bluefish, redfish.
Yeah,
all kinds of fish.
All kinds of fish. Swordfish, jellyfish.
And then so what happens if this could solve the overfishing problem? But is it safe to eat after they've been exposed to these pollutants?
That's really kind of untested. We've found that it gives the fish somewhat of a funny taste to it, a little bit of a metallic and a burning sensation afterwards, specifically in your stool and your urine. But that's really a minor side effect compared to the benefit that we could possibly see with this. We've already been using it, in major areas where overfishing is an issue. Things like the Chesapeake Bay, the East China Sea. Pretty much all over, so we've been doing this for years now. So, I mean, if there's long-term health effects, I guess we'll see.
All right. Well, that's a good attitude. Well, thanks for coming on the show, Doctor. I really look forward to maybe trying thorazidine sometime. Maybe you have a couple samples for me to try.
Oh, yeah. I'm on it right now. Yeah, I'll give you a couple after the show. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
When I was a young boy, my life was fucked. Behind that line of poverty, I was stuck. My dad told me, don't test your luck. Oh, when life gets you down, you just give up. Just give up. Oh, just give up. Just give up. Just give up. Oh, just give up. Oh, when life gets you down, you just give up. My mother had not the healthiest of minds. Happiness she could not seem to find. She ran into the street and death by truck. Oh, when life got her down, she just gave up. Oh, just give up. Just give up. Just give up. Just give up. Oh, just give up. Oh, when life gets you down, you just give up. My father was just a little bit abusive. That belt buckle was just a tad intrusive. He was always furious when he was drunk. He screamed, when life gets you down, you just give up. Oh, just give up. Just give up. Just give up. Just give up. Oh, just give up. Oh, when life gets you down, you just give up.